raise your right hand. So put down whatever you're working on and raise your hand. And then repeat after me. I promise to respect our earth, to keep it clean and litter free. I'll use less water and recycle more. I'm so glad you guys have learned the Earth Pledge with me, and we'll do it at the end of the video again too. So last week when you joined me, we upcycled some old t-shirts to make grocery bags because we talked about the 4 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle, and renew. So we got to reuse an old t-shirt as a shopping bag. So if you made a bag with an old t-shirt, I want to see it. Post a picture in the comments and show me what you did. And if you're just joining me, comment and let me know who you are and where you're from so I can say hi. So what we're going to do today is we're going to read 2 stories about one of nature's greatest creations, and that is food. Fruits, vegetables, grains, and nuts, all of those things come from nature, and we think that's pretty awesome. So the first one that I'm going to read is called N is for Nutrition. Look, nutrition starts with the letter N. So in this book, we're going to be talking a lot about letters and letter sounds, and we'll also be talking about different fruits and vegetables and grains and why they're healthy for us. So N is for Nutrition was written by Todd Skeen and Dr. Amit Aulak. So we had a doctor weighing in on this book so that she could make sure that she tells us all about these awesome foods that we're going to learn about. And we've already talked a little bit about the different types of fruits and vegetables and nuts that grow on trees and vines. They might grow under the ground or above the ground, and now we're going to learn even more. Another reason why we chose to read these books this week is because our OKC Harvest program just put out a lesson this morning about the Three Sisters Vegetable Garden. So you can see on our Facebook the Three Sisters Vegetable Garden lesson and learn a little bit more about that. So let's get started. N is for Nutrition. A is for apples. Red and green apples are a good place to start. Some are sweet and some are quite tart. They're good for energy and good for the heart. Eating more apples is healthy and smart. So apples are a fruit that grow on a tree. Hi, Miss Lisa. B is for blueberries. These berries so blue have got something swell. They're good for our cells and help us stay well. So these blueberries grow on a bush. Hank is here. He's sleeping on the other couch. He decided not to sit with me today. C is for carrots. The story of the carrot, said the rabbit who was wise, is that it has something great for the vision in our eyes. Look at that, the carrots grow underground and they're good for our eyes. D is for dill. Dill is best fresh when put in a meal. It's an awesome herb with stuff that helps heal. So dill is an herb that you use to flavor your food. E is for eggplants. Some eggplants are thick, some eggplants are thin. A great part for us is the deep purple skin. Eggplants are purple and a lot of the nutrients live in the skin. F is for fiber. Fiber moves our food along its merry way. So eat it all day and then shout, hooray! Fiber is in grains, in vegetables and beans. It's also in fruits. So have fiber, by all means. Hi, Kat and Kellen and Lena. Hello. G is for grains. Grown on Great Plains are whole grains that we eat. Shipped by long trains are wholesome oats and wheat. So in Oklahoma, we grow lots of grains. We grow wheat. There's some corn back here. H is for herbs. Herbs often have leaves that are green and small. They add more flavor and are good for all. Let's see some other herbs that they put down here. So we already talked about dill is an herb that you use to flavor your food. There's also oregano, mint, parsley, and basil. You can grow all of these in Oklahoma. I is for iron. Iron makes us strong. It's in spinach, grains, and beans. It helps us live long and grow into happy teens. So iron is a mineral that lives in our food and makes us strong. J is for jackfruit. A jackfruit is big, the largest fruit from a tree. It is full of vitamins, especially vitamin B. Now, jackfruit is not a very common fruit that we eat, but it's very common for vegetarians who don't eat meat. They use it as a meat substitute because it's very hearty. K is for kale. Kale is a superfood. We can eat it every day. Its dark leaves are best for vitamins A and K. So kale is a superfood. That means it is packed full of vitamins and minerals that are good for your body. We can easily grow kale in Oklahoma. L is for legumes. Legumes is a fancy word for the family of beans and peas. They have a lot of protein. To have some, just say please. So legumes is just a fancy way of saying beans and peas, the types of foods that grow in pods. M is for minerals. There are lots of minerals in the fruits and vegetables we eat. A mineral like calcium is good for bones and teeth. So we already talked about one mineral, iron, and now they mentioned another mineral, calcium. These are the tiny building blocks of our bodies that make us really strong. And they're provided by nature. N is for nuts. There are many kinds of nuts that are all very yummy. They give you different minerals when they get in your tummy. So nuts are the seeds of different types of trees and plants that we can eat. O is for oranges. Oranges are a healthy snack full of vitamin C. Cut them up or peel them back. They're great for you and me. Hi Celia and Liam. So oranges grow on trees in hot tropical places. They're a type of citrus fruit. Can you think of any other type of citrus fruit like oranges? Type in the comments and let me know. What else is a citrus fruit? P is for proteins. Proteins are building blocks that give you what you need. They help your body grow strong from whole grains, beans, and seeds. So a lot of times when we talk about protein, we talk about protein coming from meat. But lots of fruits and vegetables and grains have protein too. Just like whole grains, beans, and seeds, spinach has protein. All kinds of foods that come from nature have protein as well. Q is for quinoa. Quinoa has super protein. It seems like a magical grain. It helps keep a healthy heart and is also good for the brain. So quinoa is a grain that you can eat. You've probably had it in lots of different kinds of food. You can make burgers out of it. You can put it in a salad, You can make like a pasta salad out of it. You can have quinoa a lot of different ways. R is for rice. Yes, a lemon is a citrus fruit. That's right. Lemon, there's also limes, grapefruit. All of those are citrus fruits. Good job, Kat and Kellen and Lena. Good job. R is for rice. Eating brown rice is a very good plan. It makes your meal nice and you get fiber from its bran. Remember when we talked about fiber earlier in the book? It helps you stay regular. S is for spices. Spices are from plants and each has its own flavor. They add lots of color and have taste you can savor. My camera woman has a very immature sense of humor. So spices also come from plants like cinnamon. Let's see what else they have down here. Ginger, paprika, turmeric, cumin. All of those come from plants, and you grind them down and you put them in your food to add color and flavor and depth. That makes them taste really nice. Yes, nutmeg. Nutmeg is another example of a spice. T is for tomatoes. Tomatoes are red gems, loved around the world. They make a great sauce when crushed and then swirled. Eat them up sliced, give a whole one a spin. Have a spoonful diced since they're great for the skin. How many of you like tomatoes? I do. Tomatoes also grow easily in Oklahoma, and you can have them lots of different ways. You can eat them whole, you can eat them raw, you can eat them cooked or ground up in spaghetti sauce or on your pizza. Tomatoes are so diverse, there are lots of different ways to eat them, and they're so good for you too. Let's see what else. We're getting towards the end of the alphabet. U is for Erd bean. The Erd bean is a legume for growing strong and lean. Also known as a black lentil, it has iron and protein. V is for vegetables. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are vegetables good for? Vitamins A, C, E, and K are the reasons we should have more. Yes, cinnamon is another spice. So many good spices out there. W is for watermelon. This large striped fruit is juicy and sweet. It quenches thirst and is cool to eat. How many of you like watermelon? I love watermelon in the summer. And again, that's another thing that we can grow easily in Oklahoma. It grows on a vine and then it sits on the ground and gets nice and sweet and juicy. X as in flax. Flax is a seed that is golden or brown. To get fiber from flax, it is sprouted or ground. So you can eat flax seeds in your smoothies. You can grind it up and make flour out of it for cooking. Flax is a good grain that has a lot of diverse uses. Yes, you can use it in baking. Y is for yam. Mash yellow yams and spread it on toast. Just like a jam, enjoy this the most. I don't know if I've ever had yam jam, but a yam is very similar to a sweet potato. You can just cook it and cut it up and eat it. Ooh, this is a good one. Z is for zucchini. They can be large or they can be teeny. On pizza and pasta, we put our zucchini. With family and friends, we have dinner and laughter as we all eat zucchini and live happily ever after. Wow. And then on the back page, there's a list of a ton of different fruits and vegetables and grains that come in all different letters of the alphabet. So I can post a picture of that so you guys can see more. So we learned a lot from this book, a lot about how nature provides us fruits, vegetables, grains, nuts, legumes, all kinds of awesome foods that provide us vitamins and minerals that are good, awesome building blocks for our body. So your homework for this book is I want you to pick 2 food items in your pantry that come from nature. So we're not going to pick bread because somebody had to make that. So you're going to pick either a fruit or a vegetable or a grain would probably be easiest. And I want you to write a very short report about those. So you can write really anything that you research and come up with. So it could be, what color is it? How big does it get? What time of year does it grow? Where is it from? Where can it grow in the world? What kinds of vitamins and minerals does it provide for the body? How is it typically used in recipes? So I want you to pick 2 foods, either in your refrigerator or in your pantry, and I want you to do a short report on those foods, okay? Lisa said, now I'm starving. There were lots of good foods in this book. Gives me a lot of good ideas. Okay, I have one more story for you. And this one is about something we all love. It's about sugar. But I'm going to tell you a secret that you might not know. There are a couple of different kinds of sugar, and the original kind of sugar comes from nature, and it's good for you. It's unprocessed sugar that comes in our fruits and vegetables. So the sugar that you're used to seeing is processed white sugar that you might use in baking. It also comes in soda and candy, has lots of processed sugar. But the kind of sugar that we're going to talk about today are the types of natural sugars that are found in fruits and vegetables, and they're actually very good for you. So I want you to learn about the good kind of sugar that can still provide something sweet and awesome for you to eat. So let's learn about sugar. This is called The Sugar Story by Emily Camp. Sugar was a good guy with good friends. His job was to tell everyone how good fruits and vegetables were for their bodies and their minds. Look, Sugar is working with the fruits and vegetables. His friends, the fruits and vegetables of every color, each had superpowers to help keep you healthy, happy, and strong. Sugar loved telling everyone about his good friends. Let's see what we have here. We have a carrot, we have a beet, and watermelon, cherries, pineapple. All of these fruits and vegetables contain natural sugars. Eat this delicious carrot and it will keep your eyes strong. Eat this sweet raspberry and it will keep your heart strong. Eat this tasty broccoli, it will help you think quickly. Eat this yummy kiwi, it will keep you from getting sick. Look at all these things that these fruits and vegetables can do for us, even with their natural sugars. Eat this delightful red beet, it will help you run fast. Eat this wonderful coconut, it will help you play longer. So natural sugars in fruits and vegetables can give you energy and help you feel strong. But one day, people started using sugar in all different kinds of things. All by himself, he was turned into lollipops, candies, and soft drinks. Is that natural sugar? No. He was processed and turned into something else. Sugar continued to do his job and said, "Eat this sweet, it is good for you." But it was a lie. Lollipops, candies, and soft drinks don't have any of the superpowers that help keep you healthy, happy, and strong. Too much sugar can also make you sick. It is bad for your teeth and can make you want even more sugar. That's why more and more people decide to enjoy sugar as it was meant to be, in fruits and vegetables of every color. not only because they taste great, but also because they help keep you healthy, happy, and strong. Wow. The end. So that was a story about natural sugars versus processed sugars. Fruits and vegetables of all different colors provide natural sugars that are good for you and help keep you strong and give you energy. But when it's turned into processed foods like candies and soda, it's not good for you anymore. So your homework for this book, I want you to do some research on the sugar in your pantry. So I want you to pick a fruit or a vegetable that you have in your house and compare it to something that you think might have sugar. It could be your cereal, it could be a cookie, any type of packaged item in your pantry. You can do it and compare the two. So you could compare a banana and a cookie, or a strawberry and your cereal box. And I want you to compare the amount of sugar that is in each item. I'm sure you can find this information on the internet. And I want you to compare the vitamin and mineral content of each item. So I want you to compare nutritionally their sugars and their makeup, their vitamins, their minerals, their protein, and all of that, okay? So that's your homework for a sugar story. And then your homework for N is for nutrition is to do a report on a fruit, a vegetable, a grain. I want you to pick two and tell me all about their history, where they can grow, how big they get, everything to do with that fruit and vegetable. And then we're gonna come back Thursday and we have a fun gardening activity for you. But that's all I have for my lesson. If you have any questions, please type them in the comments. And before we close out, we're gonna do the Mother Earth Pledge just one more time. Okay, so raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I promise to respect our earth, to keep it clean and litter free. I'll use less water and recycle more. I'll see you on Thursday. Thank you.